Thank you very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and welcome to Pointless, the quiz, where the aim of the game is to find the most obscure answer possible. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hi, I'm Fiona. This is my mum, Linda, and we are from Cheshire.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Ash. This is my partner, Chris. I'm from Warrington and he's from Salford.
Couple number three.
Hi, my name's Sahejta. This is my brother, Pragan, and we're from Slough.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Nick, and this is my wife, the incomparable Carol, and we're both from Liverpool.
And these are today's contestants. Thank you very much, all of you. A very warm welcome to Pointless. It's lovely to have you all here. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce, an actor who claims she's semi-retired from theatre, which explains why she's using that laptop to look up cruises in the Med. It's my Pointless friend. It's Susan Wacoma.
So many to choose from.
Ah, so many meds.
So many meds.
Look, and you're back in that lovely midnight blue.
I know, you like this one.
I do.
There we go.
I haven't
Hope
commented on the necklace, the gemstone,
I know.
the eye.
It looks very pricey, but I did get it from Camden Market. But
Who's saying it still wasn't pricey?
No,
I've been down.
Me. It wasn't. It was not pricey, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty and nice, and I wear it.
It is. It has a glow.
It
is it
does.
taking all the light from the studio and throwing it at me?
That could be.
Or does it take batteries?
I think it's. Do you know? I think it's my charisma that's taken all the light from the studio.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you very much indeed. Now, Sean and Sally got through to the final last time and they won the jackpot. Keeps happening, which means today's jackpot starts off back at £1,000. There we are. If everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. Just remember at all times that it's the pair with the highest score at the end of each round that gets eliminated. So keep your scores low, and that will never be you. Brilliant. Best of luck to everybody. Our first category today is Mexican food. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns ingredients of tacos in Spanish.
Okie doke. So, on each pass, we're going to show you 7 ingredients from lots of different taco recipes found on the BBC Food website. However, we've translated the name of the key ingredient into Mexico's main language, Spanish. We'll also give you the first letters of the ingredients in English. Please tell us the English translations of the Spanish words. Best of luck to you in the studio and best of luck at home.
Thank you very much indeed. So we are looking for these ingredients of tacos in Spanish in English, if you see what I mean. Here we go. Our first board of 7. We have 1/4 teaspoon of dried red guindia flakes. C. Half a leg of cordero on the bone, approximately 1.2 kilograms at room temperature. L. 40 grams of self-raising harina. F. Bunch breakfast rabanos, cleaned and chopped. R. 500 grams rump or sirloin filete, cut into strips or small chunks. S. 1 teaspoon of comino seeds, toasted and ground. C. And 2 large berenjenas, pricked all over with a fork. A. There we are. Fiona.
Hello.
Welcome back to Pointless. Great to
Thank
have you with us again. Tell us more about yourself.
So I think I mentioned last time that I was doing a degree in animal behaviour. So in my spare time, I actually volunteer with reptiles as well.
Is that your favourite classification of animals from the whole animal kingdom, or is it just the one that's nearest?
It didn't used to be, but it was kind of
You've
available
fallen in love
at the
with them
time.
now.
Yes.
Favourite reptile? We all have one.
I'd say it was a chameleon because there's a really nice chameleon at the rescue that I really like. So
That's nice. Wow. So where did they rescue a chameleon from?
but it's
who knows?
basically just people bringing them in.
Do people bring them in?
Yeah.
Wow. There we are. Fiona, what would you like to go for?
So I'm not overly confident on Mexican food, but I'm going to go with chili flakes for the first one.
OK, chili for guindia. Should we see if that is right? Should we see how many of our 100 people said it? Chili. Guindia is indeed chili. Down goes 42. 42 for chili.
So, chili flakes are added to beans and veg mix in Amanda Grant's Easy Vegetarian Tacos. If you add chili flakes to a dish at the beginning, it will make everything spicy. But if you add them at the end, it gives an occasional pop of spice.
Yes.
So do you want everything spicy or do you want just pops of spice?
Or a bit of both.
Bit of both.
That's what I like.
Basically all the time then, you want everything spicy.
Everything spicy
Yeah.
and with pops all the time. Everything. Yeah,
Delicious.
I know. Thank you very much indeed. Now, Chris, welcome back. This is your third show. This is it for you and Ash. It has to be. The stage is set for you to triumph.
We're hoping for that.
Yes. Well, we've heard a great many things about your interests and obviously your work as a scientist, your sewing and your costume and clothes making.
Yeah.
Tell us more, Chris. There must be more to you.
Yes, I also dabble into baking.
You dabble?
And most of the recipes that I found are also in the BBC Good Food. And recently at work, we did our own version of Bake Off and managed to win Star Baker.
You were Star
using
Baker.
Mary Berry's recipe for red velvet cake.
So that's what we should all be using. That's the recipe we should be following.
Yes.
What was your secret? Or was it just being true to her instructions?
I was being true to her instructions, but unfortunately, I did not read the fine print down at the bottom that you have to use red gel food coloring instead of just a liquid red coloring. So the cake turned out still brown inside, but still won.
You still want Star
Still
Baker?
one Star Baker.
I'd love to know what everyone else made. There we are. Chris, what are you going to go for on our board?
I'm gonna choose the second from the top, Cordero, that is lamb.
OK, Cordero, lamb. Shall we see if that's right? How many of our 100 said lamb? It is lamb. Well, 42 is the only score we have at the moment from Fiona, and you pass it. 34 for lamb. Very good.
From Carlos Alzueta's barbacoa lamb tacos. A Mexican barbacoa is a way of slow cooking meat, traditionally in a hole in the ground for about 12 hours. Oh, this is just making me hungry.
It is.
Yeah, gorgeous. Well
Thank
done.
you very much indeed. Now, Pragan, welcome back to Pointless. Oh, you were head-to-headers last time, and you were our golden couple. You were so close to going through to the final. But I'm delighted that you're back. Tell us a bit more about yourself, Pragan.
Yeah, so I touched on how I work in finance.
You did indeed. You touched on that.
Yeah, but I also really enjoy traveling. So recently, this year, went to America for the first time. So I went to New York.
Very good. Just New York?
Yeah, just New York.
How long did you stay?
For like a week or so.
Very nice.
Went around Manhattan and explored all the different sites.
Very good indeed. Excellent. Pragan, the board. All these Mexican ingredients. What would you like to go for?
I'm thinking the second from the bottom. Go for cumin seeds.
OK, for comino, cumin. Should we see if that is right? It is, of course, cumin seeds. Very well done. Now, 42 is our high score, 34 is our low, and we now have a new low. Very well done indeed, Pragan.
Fantastic. Now, I love this fact. Used in Matt Tebbutt's deep-fried crispy tacos, in the Middle Ages, it was thought that cumin kept lovers from straying. If a bride and groom carried cumin during their wedding, they'd have a happy life.
Interesting.
Has anyone tested that?
Why would cumin keep you from straying?
What do you think is in it?
Oh, I don't know.
don't
I can
know.
think of some other strongly flavoured things that might.
What do you think would work instead better?
Well, I'm not going to go into them in case they're on this or the
That's
next
very
board.
true.
Do you know what
Let's
I'm
not
thinking?
give you guys the answers.
Exactly. Thank you very much indeed. Now, Nick, welcome to Pointless. It's great to have you, and thank you for wearing your lovely flowery shirt.
Thank you.
That has literally brightened my moment.
Excellent.
Tell us all about yourself.
I am a chief engineer in the Merchant Navy and have been at sea for 35 years now.
Wow. So the buck stops with you. Chief engineer.
Yes.
Any engineering problems, come to Nick.
Come to me.
Wow. So what sort of size engine are you dealing with? I mean, that's at the top end of the scale.
The top end I've worked with was 52 megawatts,
Right.
which was a big 10-cylinder
It's just
low-speed
vast.
engine.
How
Well-
many Nicks standing on their shoulders is the size of that?
Well, inside the cylinder, standing on top of the piston, you'd get two of me standing on shoulders.
Yeah. So you know your way around one of those.
Yes.
And presumably, if the Nespresso machine, other coffee makers are available, breaks in the mess, that's also you
That's
as
also
well.
down to me,
Right.
yeah.
That's exciting. Everything on board.
Yes.
That's superb. Very good. Now, Nick, by the way, this board is all yours. Would you like to talk us through it and fill in all the blanks?
Well, I think the harina is flour. I think the rabanos may be radishes. Fillet, I'm sure, is steak. And I guess that the last one might be artichokes. But I'm going to go high on life and go for radishes for the fourth
For
one down.
rabanos, good for you. I hope it's right. Radishes. Is that right for rabanos? It is right. Very well done indeed, Nick. Look at that. 11 for that. Well done.
Well done. So, they are used as a topping in Anna Jones's vegetarian tacos. Breakfast radishes are milder and sweeter than common red radishes. The spiciness comes from their skin, so if you peel the radish, it will lose most of its flavour, so don't peel your radishes.
I've just realised the word breakfast in there.
Oh, go on,
breakfast.
then.
No, but I mean, what's a breakfast radish? Had you heard of such a thing, Nick?
Never.
In all your travelling, all your
Never.
born days?
Never.
Well, we learn something new every day. OK, do you think you can clear the rest?
Well, I think Nick's just done
Nick,
it,
you
actually.
pretty much did, didn't you? OK, so we
harina,
have...
flour.
Yes, flour, and that scored 53.
Fileté, steak.
It is, and that's called 50, and then...
Berenjenas. You thought that was artichoke. Is it artichoke?
It was actually aubergine.
Aubergine.
Which scored 8. Well done, though.
Brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. We're halfway through the round. Let's have a quick recap of those scores. 11 is the best score of the pass, Nick. Very well done indeed. And then we travel from there to 27, which is where we find Pragan and Sajda. If we go from there to 34, Chris and Ash, and then 42 is where we find Linda and Fiona. You're a little bit ahead, not wildly so. Linda, sometimes when you get the tail end of the board, it can force you into brilliant low-scoring answers. So let's hope that happens. Good luck. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, we are now going to put 7 more ingredients of tacos in Spanish on the board. Here they are. We have 2 ajo, cloves, finely chopped, G. 250 grams leftover cooked carne de cerdo, thinly sliced, P. 8 soft maíz, tortillas, C. 2 little gem lechugas, leaves separated, rinsed and dried, to serve, L. 200 grams zanahoria, grated, C. 200 ml plain yogur, Y. And 1 small cauliflower, about 400 grams, cut into small florets, C. There we are. Carol, welcome to Pointless. Great to have you here. Tell us all about yourself, Carol.
Hi, I'm Carol. I'm a housewife, and I'm just a real homebody. I love being at home, but the thing I love most is the garden. I love being at...
Talk us through your garden. What is it? What is it?
Well, the soil isn't very good, so there's lots of pots around, but I really wanted to have a go at rewilding, so the bit of grass that we've got, I really wanted to let it grow, and Nick wanted to cut it. But it got quite
He's
a lot
away
of...
engineering, so you can just let it grow.
Yeah, I'd love to let it grow. So it got quite a lot of clover in it. And one day when he was complaining about wanting to mow it, we just looked out and there were just loads of bumblebees all over the clover.
Exactly, quite right.
So I won.
Well done. And also clover, very good for the soil. Puts all that natural nitrogen back in, you see.
Yeah.
Now, Carol, you're on 11. If you can score 30 or less, you're into round 2 immediately.
OK, not sure of a lot of these, but I think I'll go for the third one down and say corn.
You are going to say corn for maíz. Shall we see if that is right? How many of our 100 said corn? You get a red line, and it is there. Corn's right. You are in round 2. Look at that, Carol. Well done. 20 is what it scores you, taking your total up to 31. Brilliant.
Excellent. Corn in Nigella Lawson's fish tacos recipe and more. There are machines that can make up to 60,000 cooked tortillas in an hour. Where is that machine and why isn't it in my home?
I think that'd be too many.
You'd
run out of space. Your taco storage.
Up my home and my body as well. Don't think I
yes.
could fit that many.
Yes, it's true. Well, thank you very much indeed.
Pleasure.
Sajda, welcome back. Great to have you with us again. Tell us more about yourself.
Yeah, so in my spare time, I do enjoy content creating. I quite enjoy like my fashion. I like kind of mix and matching my clothes. Like recently, I got into like thrifting.
Yes.
So that's been quite fun to kind
Which
of...
you do online?
Yes, yeah. But I do enjoy actually going to like charity shops, for example. I think that's a great way to also give back, but also look around, see what kind of clothes you can find.
Very good. Sajda, what would you like to go for? You're on 27. 14 or less is what you need to get through.
I think I'll go for the fourth one and say lettuce.
Lettuce for lechugas. Shall we see if that is lettuce? Here is your red line. Lettuce. It is lettuce. 47 for that, Sahejda. That takes your total up to 74.
Used as a topping in Justine Patterson's Easy Chicken Tacos. It's also a healthy treat to feed to chickens, but iceberg lettuce can upset their stomachs. So be careful.
There we are, exactly. Thank you very much indeed, Susan. Now, Ash, welcome back. Great to have you here again. It's your third programme. My goodness. Ash, what have you not yet told us? There must be so many things you're burning to tell us.
Yes, I previously lived in Stockholm, in Sweden,
How long did you live there?
for 4 years.
Do you speak wonderful Swedish as a result?
No, terrible Swedish.
But you speak more than I speak.
Yes,
I don't even speak
yeah,
terrible
yeah.
Swedish.
So I tried to get kind of amalgamated in various Swedish traditions.
Yeah.
And one of them is eating surströmming. It's basically a fermented fish in a
yes,
tin
in a tin.
that they have to open underwater.
I've seen the video.
Otherwise, the smell is so bad that you physically can't eat it.
Oh, wow.
But once it's served with bread and mashed potatoes and onions,
Yes.
it's actually quite edible.
Wow.
You're supposed to have it with schnapps.
That's your friend on that
Yes.
occasion, I think, yes.
Yeah.
Now, Ash, 34 is where you are. 39 is what you need to get, 39 or less, to get into round 2.
Yes, I think I may have to take one of the obvious ones and go with the top one, being garlic.
OK, ajo, garlic. Should we see if that is garlic? Here's your red line. Garlic. It is indeed garlic. 41, taking your total up to 75.
Excellent. Garlic in Danny Barnett's smoky tofu tacos. The scent of garlic oil is said to be a natural mosquito repellent, but it doesn't work for very long.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, Linda, welcome back to Point.
Thank
It's
you.
great to have you here for your second programme. Tell us more about yourself, Linda.
Well, one thing you might find surprising about me is a couple of years ago, having never done anything like it in my life, I took up tap dancing lessons.
That surprises me. Good for you. Why particularly that?
I think because all my daughters, I've got
Yes.
3, have done dancing and they were just offering an adult class, so I thought, why not?
I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
So you own a pair of shoes or do you borrow
I
them?
do,
for
and
the...
not only that, this year they were actually doing a level 1 adult exam and I took it and I got a distinction.
That's amazing. At what point in your tap dancing journey do they teach you to smile? Because that seems to be... But when people tap dance, they're always...
All the time, yeah. My Miss Sophie, as we call her, she's always telling us to smile. Yeah, yeah.
OK, very good. Now, Linda, this is the moment of truth because you are on 42. You have to score 32 or less
Which I don't
to
think is
get
going to happen.
through. Well, would you like to talk us through the board and just do some
well,
thinking out loud?
The bottom one is obviously cauliflower, then you've got yoghurt. It's obviously some sort of meat for the second one, but I'll go for the 200 grams grated as cheese.
Yeah, yeah. Shall we see if that is cheese? Here is your red line. This is what you have to get below to remain with us. Cheese, will that keep you here? No.
Oh!
Not cheese. Something else that we grate beginning with C. I'm afraid incorrect. That scores you 100 points, takes your total up to 142. It's exactly what I'd have said, I must say.
I'm so sorry, Linda. That was incorrect, I'm afraid. What we have actually as the answer
Cloves.
is...
Carrot.
Which scored
grate carrot.
7, which was actually the lowest score on the board. So answer number 2, which was pork, 11. And then, of course, you got this right. Yogurt, which scored 54. And then final answer was cauliflower, scoring 53.
Thank you very much indeed, Susan. That brings us to the end of our first round. It means we have to say goodbye to our first pair, and it's Linda and Fiona. I'm so sorry.
Again.
I'm so sorry. Grated carrot.
I know.
I know. Anyway, we'll see you next time, and we'll look forward to it very much. Linda and Fiona. But for the remaining 3 pairs, now time for round 2. Very well done, everybody. We've made it to round 2, which is terrific news. Nick, in particular, our lowest individual scorer, and Nick and Carol, our lowest combined scorers, in fact, on that far podium, so terrific work. But best of luck to everybody. Our category for round 2 today is words. Can you all decide in your pairs? Who's going to go first? Who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many words formed by replacing a single letter of the word bat as they could. Susan.
OK, so we are looking for any word found in the online version of the Collins Dictionary that can be formed by taking the word bat and changing one and only one of its letters. The remaining letters must keep their original positions. As ever, we will not accept capitalised words such as trademarks or any entries that appear only as abbreviations or as hyphenated words with apostrophes or two-word phrases. This is as of July 2025.
Thank you very much indeed, Susan. Ash, there we are. Yes, we're changing one letter of bat to make something new.
I think I'm going to go with tat.
Tat, says Ash. Shall we see how many of our 100 said tat? Tat is right. Tat goes down to 38. Not bad.
Oh, tat. Ornaments, clothes, or used goods that are cheap or of poor quality. I don't know what that is. And it's also short for the word tattoo.
I was going to say, yes, thank you very much indeed, Susan.
Pleasure, pleasure.
Now, Sahejda, what would you like to go for?
Well, since AI is a thing now, I might go for bot.
Bot. Bot. Should we see how many of our 100 said bot? Well, 38 was our only score. We are now on 19. Very well done indeed.
Excellent. Bot, a computer program designed to perform a routine task. It is also a maggot that is parasitic to horses.
There you are, yes.
Didn't know that.
And an abbreviation for bottom.
I knew you were gonna say
Well,
that.
if we're going to put tat in as an abbreviation
That's
for
true.
tattoo,
Yeah, bottom.
it just seems only right.
And bottom's fine. That's fine.
I know,
That's
bot.
daytime friendly.
Of course it is.
There we go.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, Nick.
I think I'll change the B for an L. Lat.
Lat, says Nick. There we are. Let's see how many of our 100 said lat, like this. Well, 38 is our high score. 19, exactly half of 38 is our low. And Nick is on 6. Very well done indeed. Lat.
Great
Marvellous.
for your low score. So lat, short for the latissimus dorsi muscles in the back, which assists in movements of the shoulder and arm.
Thank you for the demonstration.
I know.
That's neat.
I was waiting to do that at some
Really lovely.
point.
Thank you very much indeed, Susan. We're halfway through the round. Let's have a quick look at those scores. 6, the best score of the past, Nick. Very well done indeed to you. 19 is where we find Sahejda and Pragan. And then 38 is where we find Ash and Chris. You're a little bit ahead there. And Chris, this is your last show, so this won't do. We need a lovely low score from you, so good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, now then, Carol, remember we are forming new words by replacing one of the letters of bat. And I wonder what you have come up with. You're on 6, so 31 or less gets you into the head-to-head.
OK, I think I'll change the T for a Y and say bay.
Bay. Bay, says Carol. Here is your red line. Let's see if we get you below that with bay. Very well done indeed. You are through, and that's on 8. Superb work. Takes your total up to 14.
Excellent work. So, if a dog or wolf bays, it makes a loud, long cry.
And a bay window as well.
Bay window.
And a bay leaf.
There we go.
Yeah, tons of them. There we go. Thank you very much indeed. Now then we come to Pragan. You're on 19. 18 or less gets you into the head-to-head.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I'll switch the T as well, but for a P, so I'll go with BAP.
BAP. Very nice. Let's see how many of our 100 said BAP. Here is your red line. BAP is good. Gets you through. Very well done indeed. And a nice economy there. 13, taking your total up to 32.
Wonderful. So, BAP, a soft flatbread roll in some parts of our glorious country.
Marvellous.
We'll have a bacon BAP. That's my favourite BAP. Have you got another BAP that you like?
Pretty much any BAP.
Any BAP?
I'll take any BAP.
Fair enough.
I'll take all comers on the BAP front. Thank you very much indeed. Now then, Chris, I'm so sorry to say this, but you are our high scorers, even before your answer.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about that. So we have no target. It's just seeing what you want to go out with. What would be your 11 o'clock number?
And we shoot for the moon and hope that this is a word and replace T with an A and say ba.
bar, bar,
Oh,
black, sheep.
sheep. Have you any wool?
Sorry, there we go. Right, sorry, bar. You don't get a red line because you are the high scorers. Let's see how many of our 100 people said bar. I like this. Like it a lot. Down to 2. Look at that, Chris. The best at the very end there. This is superb, taking your total up to 40. And that was brilliant. What a terrific note to go out on. Bar.
Thank you.
Excellent. Well done. So let's have a look at other pointless answers. There were only 5, and here they are. They were bae, which is a modern slang term for a romantic partner, bai, a mist occurring in China and Japan during the spring and autumn, and bao, a steamed dumpling in Chinese cuisine. We also have wat, a monastery or temple in parts of Asia, as in Angkor Wat. And finally, hat, a carved totem pole of various Native American peoples. Moving on to the ones to avoid, here are 3 high scorers. Sat, which scored 53, Matt, which scored 58, and appropriately Sat, just above Matt, is Cat with 70.
Lovely. Thank you very much indeed. Susan, that brings us to the end of our second round, and it means we have to say goodbye to one of our pairs, and I'm so sorry, Chris and Ash, it is you. Our long-standing friends and dependable pointless quizzes. This is where we say goodbye, but thank you very much for coming to play.
Thank
Chris
you.
and Ash. For the remaining 2 pairs, now time for the head-to-head. Very well done indeed, Nick and Carol, Sehejda and Pragan. You are 1 step closer to the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands at £1,000. However, before we play the head-to-head, we have a chance to see if we can find a couple of pointless answers, see if we can't add some money to that jackpot. So good luck. Just for fun, we gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many types of snail as they could, Susan.
OK, so you will see 6 options. 2 are scoring, 2 are pointless, and 2 are not species of snail at all. £250 in the jackpot for each pointless answer. Best of luck.
Thank you very much indeed. So can you find the 2 pointless snails from among these 6? Green cellar, assassin, geography cone, ambroise, hairy, and candy cane. Does anybody know anything about snails? This would be a great time to speak up.
Nothing.
In which case, Nick and Carol, I'm coming straight to you. Which one would you like to nominate?
Got to go for
Yeah.
candy cane.
Candy cane.
Candy
please.
cane snail. Shall we see if that is a pointless snail? It's a snail. Oh, 2 people knew that one. So Hedgehog and Pragan. Let's see if we can find a brilliant pointless snail.
What are you thinking?
Geography cone.
Geography cone.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Geography cone. Should we see if that is a pointless snail? Why not? It's a snail. And it's a pointless snail. Very well done indeed.
Excellent work. So geography cone, not only is that a pointless snail, it's a heavily venomous snail as well. It hunts and kills prey using venom. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
Being chased by a predatory snail. Oh, it's fine, actually, yeah. I didn't know such things existed.
I didn't know they existed. The other pointless snail was hairy. Can you tell what is the 2?
No, I'm still digesting the venomous
snail.
What, in its jaws, what's it do? Does it...
It's got a harpoon-like tooth. This is getting
Oh,
worse.
that's just the most terrifying thing in the world. A single tooth. It opens its snaily gums, and out there you see its tooth. That's the last thing you see.
You do not want that to be the last thing that you see.
Okay.
Oh, gosh, that's awful.
Right.
I'm glad that we all
Let's
know that.
distract ourselves with these again.
Okay, brilliant. Do you know what the red herrings are? Can you guess? Or shall I tell you?
Yes, please.
Okay, green cellar is a slug, not a snail. And we also have ambroise, which is the name for Brian, the snail in the original French version of the Magic Roundabout. Then we have assassin, which scored 2.
Thank you very much. Brilliant. And well done. You managed to find 1 pointless answer, which means we can add £250 to today's jackpot, so it now stands at £1,250. Let's find out in the head-to-head who will be playing for it. Now, the first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot, and you are now allowed to confer before you give your answers. Best of luck to both pairs. Here is our first question, and it is all about catwalk cameos, Susan.
OK, so we are going to show you 5 people who are not primarily known as models on a catwalk in fashion shows. Please tell us the name of the person that you think is most obscure.
Thank you very much indeed. So let's reveal our 5 catwalk cameos, and here they are. We have A. B. C. D. And E. There we are. 5 catwalk cameos. Nick and Carol, you're our low scorers, so you get to go first.
Okay. We think that D may be Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman. D, say Nick and Carol. Now, Sahejda and Pragan, what are you going to say? You can take us through the board if you like.
Yeah, so A is Serena Williams, and then E, you said Usain Bolt?
Yeah, Usain Bolt. But I'm thinking we'll go for B, Macaulay Culkin.
OK, Macaulay Culkin. Right, so we have Gary Oldman and we have Macaulay Culkin. Nick and Carol have gone for Gary Oldman for D. Let's see how many of our 100 said that. Gary Oldman, absolutely right. Down it goes to 19. Very well done indeed. Meanwhile, Sahejda and Pragan have gone for Macaulay Culkin for B. Let's see if that's right. It is indeed right. Ooh, 28 to Macaulay Culkin. Very well done indeed, Nick and Carol. After one question, you are up 1-0.
OK, so as you guessed correctly, A is Serena Williams, which was scored to 16. And then we have C, who is Gwendolyn Christie, which is the lowest score, 3. And then finally, Usain Bolt, who would have scored you 7. So if you'd gone with either of the other options, that would have given you the lowest score, I'm afraid.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, here comes your second question. Sahejda and Pragan, you've got to win this one to stay in the game, so good luck. Our second question is all about mixed messages, Susan.
OK, we are going to show you 5 different ways of sending messages and communications, but we've mixed them up so each word is in alphabetical order. Please unscramble these types of messages.
Thank you very much indeed. So, can you unscramble these alphabetical anagrams? 5 types of message. And we have ekmos agilns, afks, degilnoi emors sidio, and afgul aemorpsers. Sahejda and Pragan, you will go first.
Yeah.
I don't really care what they mean by mixed messages. Oh my God, I might have to just go for facts. I think we'll go for the second to last, Morse code.
Morse code, say Sahejda and Pragan. Now then, Nick and Carol, can you talk us through that board?
Well, we think the top one's smoke signals, then facts. We're not sure about the middle one, but the last one's nautical, so we'll go flag semaphore.
Flag semaphore. So we have Morse code and we have flag semaphore. Now, Sahejda and Pragan went for Morse code. Let's see how many of our 100 said that Morse code. It is right. 60 for Morse code. Meanwhile, Nick and Carol have gone for the bottom one, flag semaphore. Should we see if that is right? How many of our 100 said it? Flag semaphore is absolutely right, and it wins you the point. Very well done indeed. 19 for flag semaphore, and that means, Nick and Carol, after only 2 questions, you're straight through to the final 2-0.
Excellent work. So let's clear the rest. Can you guess, Sandra? What do you think the first one is?
Well, we've had smoke signal.
And that would have scored 35.
And we've had facts.
Facts, 94.
Yeah, this one is.
this
one needs a little bit of unpacking, doesn't it?
Do you want me to give you a clue?
Yes.
It's a communication primarily used in Switzerland.
Oh, yodeling. Yes, I see what it is. Yes, got
Scored
it.
7, the
Right.
lowest score.
Is that what yodeling was originally for sending messages?
Yeah.
I thought it was just people cheerily singing.
Singing
I
along,
thought they were just having a
yeah.
lovely time, eating chocolate.
Eat at the same time as yodeling. That would be quite hard.
Well, to clear the chocolate from the throat.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Very,
That
very
makes sense.
effective. Thank you very much indeed. Well, that brings us to the end of our head-to-head round, and it means we say goodbye to... This is the second head-to-head round we've said goodbye to you from. It's all boding very well for your third and final show next time.
Hopefully.
I hope it
Fingers
is anyway.
crossed.
So Hedstedt and Pragen, we will look forward to seeing you then. But you've been brilliant. So Hedstedt and Pragen. For Nick and Carol, though, now time for the pointless final. Congratulations, Nick and Carol. You have fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted pointless trophy. You now have a chance to win our pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £1,250. You just have to get a pointless answer in this round. The question is, what would you like to see come up?
Always geography.
Yeah,
Yeah.
geography, science, engineering, history.
TV chefs. I know
all of
we've
these
had
would be
food,
good.
but I
Ooh.
quite like
Well,
the
let's
TV
wait.
chef.
There'll be 4 things. So if it's not one thing, it might be one of the others.
Yeah,
You never know. Let's see. 4 things will appear on the board. And today's 4 things are new metal bands, ancient Egypt, 40 years of EastEnders, and West Indies cricket. Almost exactly what you asked for.
Almost, but not quite.
I don't even know what new metal bands is. Really go for
Ancient
anything,
Egypt.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ancient Egypt.
You're going to go ancient
please.
Egypt?
Yes.
Excellent. Ancient Egypt, Susan.
Wonderful. OK, so we are looking for the name of any individual god or goddess that is named as a title heading on the British Museum's student and teacher resource list of 35 ancient Egyptian gods and goddesses. This is according to the British Museum's website as of September 2025. Or we are looking for any named character in the 1963 film Cleopatra, other than the title character played by Elizabeth Taylor. This is any character played by an actor who received an acting credit according to IMDb as of September 2025. Very best of luck.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, as always, you've got up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot is for just one of those answers to be pointless. If you can find 3 pointless answers, we will throw in a £500 bonus. Are you ready?
We are.
We are.
Perfect. Let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Okay.
Okay.
Ra.
Ra.
We've got Ra. We've got Isis. And for characters in the film, I'd have a go at Pompey,
Okay.
Mark Antony.
That's not going to be pointless.
No, okay, Pompey. And other gods of the underworld.
Oh, gosh.
Underworld. I can't think
I
of what they
really
are.
don't know
But yeah,
them.
Ra, Isis, and Pompey, I think.
Ra, Isis.
That's all I can think of.
Let's
Does
have
that
another
do?
little think, or are you
No, I
ready
think
to
that's
go?
all. I'm not going to change my mind on
Not going to
I
come up
can't
with
think of
anything
anything
else.
else.
Okay. Okay.
Are you happy?
We're happy, yeah.
Should we stop the clock?
Yes.
Perfect. Let's stop it. There we are. With 19 seconds to spare, you've come up with 3 answers. They sound good to me. What are they?
Ra,
Ra,
and Isis, for the
Isis.
gods and goddesses, and Pompey for the film.
Pompey for the film.
Yeah.
Of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless answer, do you think?
Probably Pompey.
Pompey goes last.
Yeah.
Least likely to be pointless?
Ra,
Ra. And then Isis goes in the middle.
in the middle.
OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order, and here they are. We have Ra, we have Isis, and we have Pompey. Now, if one of these turns out to be pointless, you'll be leaving here with £1,250. What would you like to do with that?
Well, we have.
We've
thought
got a
of it.
driveway that needs sorting out.
Yes.
I mean, nice to have a use for it, I suppose. But can you do something...
Something
just-
nice. Well, we have got a trip to Innsbruck planned for later in
Very
the year,
nice.
so maybe
go
we'll
towards
use
that.
it for that.
Please tell me when you go to Innsbruck, you don't have to travel down next to the engine room.
No, not this time.
No, that's not this time. Excellent. Well, let's hope one of these answers wins it for you. Your first answer is Ra. In this case, we're looking for the ancient Egyptian gods and goddesses. How many of our 100 people said Ra? Ra's right. Ra still going down. Look, if this goes down to nothing, 19 for Ra. OK, not a pointless answer. We stay with Egyptian gods and goddesses, and you're going for Isis with your second answer for £1,250. Might Isis be pointless? Well, 19 people said Ra. How many of our 100 said Isis? Might it be none? £1,250 off 23 said Isis. So we now turn to your third and final answer, Pompey. I mean, there's a naval word.
Yeah.
Portsmouth is... I mean, why is Portsmouth known as Pompey?
Well,
do we know?
It's pomp and ceremony, I believe.
Is it really?
I believe so, yeah.
Ah. But that's obviously not... That's not a merchant navy.
No.
Where's the centre of operations for the merchant navy?
Well, all over the world, but myself is up on the Western Isles of Scotland.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's it. So you're sort of on the ferries, are you?
Yes, Calmac ferries.
Lovely. Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
How many years have you been doing that?
I've been doing that for 6 years now for this particular company.
Lovely. Very nice indeed. Okay, there we are. Sorry, back to the matter in hand. Pompey is your third and final answer. Now, if this is pointless and you thought it was your best shot at a pointless answer, it will win you £1,250. Shall we find out how many of our 100 people named Pompey as a character in the 1963 film Cleopatra?
Oh, well.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Never mind. I'm really sorry. Well, I mean, fun was had, but I'm afraid you didn't win the jackpot today. You didn't find the all-important pointless answer. But do not forget, you are taking home each a beautiful pointless trophy. So very, very well done indeed for that. Susan.
Bad luck there. I'm so, so sorry. The film begins after Caesar's defeat of Pompey, so he wasn't in Cleopatra. But let's have a look at some pointless answers, starting with ancient Egyptian gods and goddesses. We have Amun, Hathor, Nun, and Sobek. In fact, every god and goddess on that list was pointless, apart from the following who scored points. Isis, Ra, Anubis, Osiris, Horus, Seth, Bastet, Nut, Ptah, and Thoth. Now, moving on to the characters in the 1963 film Cleopatra, here are some pointless answers. We have Agrippa, Charmian, Cicero, and Flavius. The only scoring answers here were Mark Antony, Julius Caesar, Brutus, and Octavian. Very well done at home if you got any pointless answer.
Thank you very much indeed, Susan. And thank you so much, Nick and Carol. I'm so sorry you didn't win our jackpot today. That will therefore roll over onto the next show when we will be playing for £2,250. Join us then to see if someone can win it. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Susan.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.